everybody. Welcome to Quickie with Ms. B. I'm Ms. B. Today is Tuesday. Thanks for joining us this week. And as a reminder, don't go it alone. Always bring a friend.
Yes. Share it. Share it to your social media so you're not the only person listening to this.
Yeah, all this week we're talking about that thing called drugs.
Because I got high. Which we don't, but the fact that some people do is very entertaining.
It is. This is really entertaining. So today's episode is going to be Get in the Car.
Can't wait to hear this.
There's some things that you just wish that you could witness. I wish this would have been one of them.
Oh, heck yeah.
So here's the story. He's with a friend. He got pulled over. He was sober, but his friend was super high, super ripped, as he says. The cop, for some reason, had both of them get out of the car. And after a few moments, he told them to get back into the car. He says his quote-unquote dumbass friend heard him say, "Get in the back of my car." So he started walking to the cop car to get into the back seat, and they don't know why. The cop and my friend are both looking at me with complete perplexed look on their faces, like, what the hell just happened?
Oh, my heavens. Did he get in the cop car?
Yeah, so then his friend says, "Oh, get in the back of his car." I walk back shamelessly to my friend's car. Lucky he didn't get a ticket. Can you imagine your friend looking at you like, "Dumbass, wrong car. Get back in my car. We're driving home together. We've been in the car together. We're going to leave together. Like, what's the problem?"
I saw this episode of the show Cops once.
Yeah.
And it was oh my God. They pull the guy over because he's not driving normal. They're like, "You've been drinking, sir?" I don't drink. "Are you sure, sir?" He goes, "Don't tell me you smell beer on my breath. Don't tell me you smell alcohol, because I know you don't. And I know that for a fact. Because I don't drink ever. Smoke a little weed. I smoked a few bowls today, but I am not drunk, so I'm not going to get a DUI." He goes, "Sir, did you just say that you smoked a few bowls?" He goes, "I didn't have anything to drink." He goes, "You didn't have nothing to drink?" "No." "So you've only been smoking." "That's right." "You didn't drink anything?" He's like, "No, I didn't drink anything." "Well, here, why don't you hop out? Let's find out." He goes, "I have to do the test anyways." "Yeah, sir, you're going to have to do the test anyways." And he gets him out of the car. He's like, "I don't drink. I'm telling you, I don't drink." He's like, "Okay, you don't drink, you just smoke, right?" He's like, "Yeah, here, follow the pen." And the guy can't even stand up, Christy. He is baked out of his brain. He goes, "You're right, sir. You're absolutely right. You're 100% sober. You haven't had a thing to drink. And you're under arrest for being under the influence of marijuana."
Hey, but he did get it under the influence while intoxicated.
And the guy's like, "You can't." When the guy tried to use that, "You can't do that. You can't give me a DUI." He goes, "Sir, intoxication doesn't necessarily mean just from beer or wine or booze. Sir, a DUI doesn't mean what you think it does. It means driving under the influence." "Influence of what, sir?" "Well, in your case, marijuana." He goes, "If you're driving under the influence of alcohol, well, then you'd be under the influence of alcohol. But today we're dealing with marijuana because it's not legal, as you said, to smoke a few bowls and then hop out and drive around." The guy's like, "No, I don't drink. Might smoke a few bowls. I had a few today. But anyway," and you're like, whoa, wait. What?
I can't believe that he admitted that.
Well, he was making sure the cop knew, don't you tell me I'm under the influence of alcohol, because I don't drink. I smoked a few bowls, but that's it. And you're like, what?
Well, that's the surprising part, that he admitted that. I smoke a few bowls.
Well, people do some pretty weird things. I mean, oh my heaven! If you've ever seen that when they pull them over and they're hammered, they're like, you know who I am? Oh, here we go. Are you Queen Victoria? No, my father's blah 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 blah. I'm sure your father's not going to be excited about you blurting that out. Why? You do see that camera, right? You see the guy behind me with the giant camera? You might want to give that a rest. I'm always amazed. Why are you? You think they would be on their best, even though they're drunk? I better be on my best behavior. Why? Because he's got a camera. There's a guy and a big light and a camera. Am I on TV? Instead, do you know who I am? Oh, please, for the camera, smile at the camera and tell me, who are you? Who's your daddy? Tell everybody.
And on that note, we're going to go find out who's your daddy. Back in a moment. You still going to get in the car?
We have part 2, don't we?
Oh, okay. Okay.
She said, I want to take the 15-minute show, throw it down to like 5. You still want to do that? Well, that's the show.
Okay.
Action.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Quickie with Miss B. If you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check those out. And as always, thank you so much for joining us. It's greatly appreciated. You think I must be on drugs today? I thought
out of the car, hands on a hubcap. Do you feel small?
I bet there's like lots of those stories.
Oh, I mean, I mean, doing dumb things while you're drunk. I have some of those. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few of those. But I mean, wow, some of the stuff they're doing when they're hammered.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh my heavens.
Did you see that video that went around a while ago? I think they posted it on Facebook or something, where these people were at a stop sign and they were sitting there for like the longest time, and the police car comes up behind them and he comes up to their window and stuff and says, they roll down the window and all this smoke comes billowing out. And he says, what seems to be the problem here? Oh, no problem. Well, you are stopped, Well, yeah, we're stopped. And he's like, okay, but why are you sitting here stopped for so long? And I don't know if it was the driver or the passenger said, we're waiting for the stop sign to turn green. And then he went on to say, okay, just a moment. Goes back to his car, comes back, and he's got, like, I think chocolate chip cookies and Doritos, and then asks them which one that they want. And they instantaneously go for the Doritos.
Out of the car, boys.
Yeah. I need you to step out of the car, please.
Oh, I've heard some good ones. There was a guy who apparently was doing like 10 on the highway. He's just like doing 10, and they pulled him over, and he's like, everyone's going absolutely crazy. Do you see the speed these people are flying by? He's like, well, when you're doing 10, sir, 20 looks pretty fast. 50 must look horrifying. And I don't even want to imagine what 70 looks like. Apparently the guy's doing like 10 going, why is everybody going so fast? Oh my heavens. The cop was telling the story, he was like, I'm driving because I'm driving down. I see the car and figure it's, he's expecting to see Grandma Jones lean over. You know what I mean? You might have to have her, take
Mhm.
the take the streets, take the city
Yeah.
streets, honey, and don't get on the highway. Because instead he notices right when he's going by, it's not that, and that's really a lot slower than he thought she was going. So he slowed down. Now he said he was on them because it's like 75 miles an hour. It's the speed limit.
Yeah.
So he's coming on them with 60 to spare, and it's like he has to hit the brakes to slow down, and then he has to literally pull over and then pull down the breakdown lane, backing up with his lights on, and he's waiting for them to catch. They're doing like 10. Christine, he said he's standing there waiting for them to get there, and cars are going zoom, 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 zoom. And he has to wait, and then he's got to wait for a break in the traffic so he can cross the street. They're still driving, and he walks up to him while he's driving. While they're driving, Christine. You guys got to pull this thing over. You got to pull this over. He's like, what? He said when the guy looked at the car, he said when he looked at me, and he was like, what? There's a cop walking beside his car. He's on the highway, and there's a cop walked beside his car. But you got to pull this thing over. He said the look on his face like, oh my God, how fast is the cop walking? He said they were blown away. But in reality, they're doing like 10 or less. The cop parked on the other side of the breakdown lane, waited for the traffic to clear, walked across, then walked up to their car and walks up along and goes, you got to pull this thing over while they're driving. Instantly, their brains are totally fried that the cop can walk so fast that he can get onto the highway and pull up alongside their car and pull it over. What? How fast does this cop walk?
I can just about picture the look on his face.
And the cop's like, I don't know what's going on here. He's like, they admitted right away, well, we started smoking. Before you know it, we've been smoking for a while.
You think?
It's like, well, he goes, do you see how he said the guy was crunching, like huddling down, like, why are they all going so fast? He's freaking out to the cop that everybody is going so fast. The cop tells me, he said, well, when you're doing 10, 20 is pretty fast. I only imagine what 70 must look like. Yeah, they were doing 10 or under on the highway. Everybody was just whipping right by them. I'm sure they probably got passed by Grandma Jones. I don't even go that slow, boys.
On that note, I think we need to go watch Up and Smoke.